All right, welcome back. We will be discussing how to build a booty.
Woo.
So I'm gonna actually let Michelle just dive real deep in how to build a booty here. I can't say anything, especially anecdotally. I have a very small butt, but I am working on it, and with the help of Michelle's advice, she's brought me a little bit of booty gains. So Michelle, go ahead.
Booty gains. So first of all, a lot of people make the mistake of, if they're trying to build their butt, they are also wanting to be lean. So they're in a caloric deficit trying to build muscle, and those things just don't go together. So if you are wanting to build a butt, you need to either be at the very minimum at caloric maintenance or in a surplus, because that will allow your body to have enough food to grow. You can't just spot gain or spot reduce. So
I'm gonna ask you a question. What are the top two booty building exercises to at least stimulate or activate your glutes? What would you say? Number one?
So it's going to depend on your mind muscle connection. Everyone connects differently. Like some people have a really hard time activating their glutes during squats, and it's going to take more time for you to get to that point. So if that's the case, then don't use squats for building your butt if you are not yet to the point where you can contract your glutes with your squats. So find what works for you, but generally for isolation movements, I would recommend hip thrusts. They are a compound movement, but it is almost entirely glutes if you perform them correctly.
Absolutely.
So hip thrusts are a good one, especially if you are a little bit nervous with setting up a barbell. You don't have to use a barbell for hip thrusts. You can do it on a lying leg curl or a leg extension machine and just basically go under the pad. And then the way that you would be doing extensions, you'll just be doing hip thrusts instead. Another one would be Romanian deadlifts. You can use these, or stiff-legged deadlifts too, depending on what you can connect with better. Basically making sure that you are not going past parallel with your back, because that's when your lumbar spine is going to come in instead of your glutes. So you want to, whatever you're doing, you always want to make sure that you are engaging your glutes the entire time, staying in your active range of motion. Top two glute exercises. It is going to depend on your biomechanics, your leverages, and what you can connect to best mind muscle connection wise. But I would say hip thrusts, you can perform them either with a barbell or on a machine like leg extension or lying leg curl. And then the other one I would recommend would be stiff-legged deadlifts, making sure that you are keeping your glutes engaged the entire time, no matter what your exercise that you're doing is, if you're trying to build your butt.
Perfect.